Alright, audio decided it wasn't going to work for the opening or time there. But welcome to the Halo Rec League. We're back with some mixed action. It's Challengers mixed losers round 1. Loser this is going to be out of the season as season 14 is coming to a close over the next 4 weeks. So we're getting set and ready to go. We have Lottery versus Graphite coming your way. Both of these teams, middle of the pack teams in Challenger during the season. Now both finding themselves down in the losers bracket, having to deal with, some early losses in playoffs. And they got to make their way through things to come. So to start things off, it is going to be oddball recharge. As you're going to see, currently, someone finally grabbed the ball about a minute in. Usually pretty about typical in terms of the HRL. Especially on recharge, as no one likes to really ever pick up that ball, it seems like. So we are going to see that ball finally get picked up. It's going to be about 12 points and counting as it's being held by map mode. You can see Lagshot trying to wait for the rest of the team, wait for everyone to try to catch up here. As of right now, Sugars is going to be waiting inside of Pipes, is going to have that BR at the ready, and is going to have Lagshot a little bit tagged up. Black is going to find one as well, and coming on a big flank here, they're going to flood in towards Sugars. Sugars trying to stay alive as Black will be trying to clean things up. The ball will get tossed out, and we are going to see the players try to get away. Black's going to just run out of bullets in the magazine, unfortunately, and it looks like everyone's going to get taken down as map mode falls. 33 points on the board for Lottery, but it is going to be Graphite who should be able to pick up that ball, finally start scoring points as we get ready to go here. It's going to be Sutsor on your screen with, well, I was going to say the Envy. I think that's actually one of the HCS BRs, but I mean, Envy back with that acquisition of Native Gaming means that their skins are now relevant again. So I'm kind of happy. I do have that one Envy skin that was available for a limited time, and it was like, oh, it's going to be gone, never going to come back. And then Envy's back. So, things happen in Halo. It is what it is. Glad to see they're back in the scene, though. We miss those guys. Very appreciated. And the Native merger, bit of a surprise as well. We are going to see now the lead has changed. David Santa holding on to that ball and picking up all the ball time right now. Big objective carrier. We're a big fan of that. It's currently brought the lead over to the side of Graphite now. As a result, big nades there from Sutsor is going to find a couple players here. Sugars will fall. Black's going to be the last one up over on this side of the map, trying to do something with the team. Is going to spot Notorious DRE across the map here, and is just going to go for the reload. It's going to be a player that's, pretty far away from the rest of the team. You can see them trying to collapse on that one, and the pings are coming out, so they are going to be aware that DRE is going to be here, and will trade 1-for-1 here, as will take down Straight Joker in the process. So it's going to be a 3v3 as the players from Lottery come charging in here, trying to find the player down below. It's going to be Lagshot, finds one. He's going to be able to back up here, and you can see the rest of the team has been able to get rid of the enemy players. So we are going to have Lottery trying to mount their assault once again. It's been 81 straight points here for the side of Graphite. They've just cranked all these points off without really much of a resistance or a response from the side of Lottery. They haven't been able to get in there. The camo's going to be up, but it doesn't look like anyone's really paying attention to that right now. Big double kill from Straight Joker, but it's going to take the beam in the back from the charge rifle and will end up falling. Black is going to be taking the shots in as will find Sutsor, so that's going to be one. Looking to see if they can make something here, but they're down 50 points right now, and that's a lot of time that you're going to have to make your way back. Backsmack comes in, is going to be just Black just trying to clean up everything right now. As Shugas has a hold of this ball in top heaven, and Nice Straight Joker is going to be there covering for him, so well played there coming out of this team. As Joker, all these players, most of them basically are long-standing members of the HRL. They've been around forever. You know these names. You know who they are. And they're fighting for elimination. One of these teams will be going home tonight after this match. So it's going to be a best of 5 to stay alive. The shock rifle will be picked up by DRE. He's going to be walking around the back. Will get immediately taken down, though. Lagshot trying to clean up on the damage done. Won't be able to do so. And is going to get hunted down here by Black. So Black picks that one up. Mad Mode is going to be the next one up. Trying to find something inside of Whirlpool here. There's going to be 3 players up top, though, and is going to have to be forced back. You can see the shots and the nades are flying in as Notorious DRE with a remote detonation falls up on towards map mode here, as this ball is still ticking right now in favor of Graphite, as David Santa is just picking up all the ball time here. Is going to end up going down, try to get that jump up and not able to do so. So Sugar's at the last second is going to save the team. They still have, only down by 30 seconds, but it's not that bad, but you can't afford to let Graphite touch this ball now. As you can see, oh wow, that was almost the longest range like sticky nade I've probably ever seen. 3 go dead though on the side of Lottery, which means it's all up to LHC Black here, trying to stay alive, try to, you know, maintain the team here. But unfortunately, the ball will get grabbed. It was going to be your scoreline here, as Lottery now trying to force a round 3, fight their way back into this. So they're going to get ready and set to go. And you can see the camo initial fight is coming through. It's going to be Sugas down here against, well, that was Lagshot, but Mad Mode coming in as well as picking up that camo means the power up is going to go to Graphite's way. So that's going to be an early start here for this team. They're going to be very happy with that off the rip. We're going to see how things go from here on out, trying to be a little bit sneaky about it. DRE is going to go flying over the top there and just takes a lot of shots in the back and is just going to end up going down. The ball is still not been touched. You know, the first minute of the game is usually spent just playing Slayer. Nobody really cares about that objective until, you know, they finally feel like they've won enough map presence, and it's going to be Lottery picking that ball up first thing. Map Mode is going to have that ball in hand. They're going to get the first 10 or so seconds here, and they're going to be pretty happy with that for the time being. So glad to see as the movement is going to come back in. DRE's looking for potentially where it is. They know it's back pipes. It's going to have to be a full team setup as they're trying to get in towards this, but that shock rifle is going to chime out. Sugas, though, not able to finish the first player. I Straight Joker is going to have the shock rifle, trying to make something of it. Ball will get tossed out, but Black and Joker are the only 2 players left. Leave it all up to Black, who's going to be on a platform on the other side of the map and not anywhere near enough the team to be able to find something here. So unfortunately, not able to get there. The Sutsor is going to try to fall back here. He's going to find a kill there. That's going to turn as well on towards Black. Not able to find that kill, but a great, you know, basically just game sense there, knowing where the players are going to be coming from, and maybe got a call out as well, as Lagshot is going to get one on towards Map Mode here, and it's going to be moving up top. Lagshot and Map Mode as well, if I remember correctly, long-standing teammates as well, so finding each other on the other side in a match like this, an elimination, you know, the friendly rivalries kick off. As we're going to see Joker with that ball is going to be moving through back pipes here. So, you know, maintaining this early lead for the side of Lottery. They're trying to do a good job of keeping this up. As you can see, Suts are up right now, 19-11 to lead the lobby so far. As they will still have possession of that ball, they're increasing their lead to about 30 as 2 go down for the side of Graphite. They're going to find 1 in response. The ball will get tossed out. They'll find 2 actually. And that means Sutsor is going to clean up with this ball. Map Mode is going to be the first challenger up in this area and will go down. The double team there from the side of Graphite is going to be a little too much. As we're going to see continue on into the next section here. As we will see Black is going to be first up, trying to, you know, put some shots into the back, and is going to eat a bunch of shots himself in the back. Trade out here we go. Lagshot was the one hunting down the top of pipes. Is going to spot 1 player here and is going to try to do something though. The melee at close range, and I think Sugas barely got nope, did not actually get away. And unfortunately, Straight Joker walks straight into the waiting gun of Lagshot here. So Lagshot will get domed at the end and will get taken out. But Notorious DRE and David Santa, last 2 players left up. The charge rifle in Notorious's hands. Looking to see what we can use, make something of it here. Trying to just escort the ball. David Santa, that just doing all the objective work possible. And if that shot hit, that would have been absolutely insane. Unfortunately, not able to hit it. He's looking to try to catch one here on towards Black, and Black is just going to gun him down with a BR instead. It's Map Mode working around the pillar inside of top BR here, looking for something. The ball's going to be out in the open here, and that is going to be eat pickings for the side of Lottery here. So they're going to pick that one up, and they are going to try to run away with it. The remote detonation just a little bit too early. They're not able to pick it up. Sugas is going to be the one holding that ball now in top A here, as they're trying to make something happen, but they're going to lose 2 players. It's just going to be Sugas and Map Mode trying to hold on with the onslaught that's coming their way. They're not going to be able to hold, and they're both going to go down. So the freight train rolls right through. Graphite takes out every player. The ball will get tossed down in the open here, so it is going to be, you know, a bit of a chance, a little few seconds before they're able to get back on top of it. Black is going to get spotted from up top as DRE on the bat ledge is going to catch him, but actually Black is going to pick up David Santa and get away here. So that is going to be, you know, 1 kill picked up. The ball is still going to be in Lagshot's hands as they're trying to make a move here. There's players absolutely everywhere right now. As DRE and Suts are both going to fall, but Black and Joker get traded out as well. Lagshot is going to be alive, not for much longer, but it's going to be Map Mode versus David Santa, the last 2 players alive on the team. on each side, and David is going to have that ball, so that is going to be the side of Graphite pulling that ball away down underneath, and they're going to run for that and try to get it out of there as of right now. As we're going to see more shots coming through, his DRE is going to get into a fight with map mode, but the ball is going to be on the other side of the map here, and it's going to be Sutsor up here with a commando. You know, weapon that we don't see too much now. People, you know, tend to really just pick up the band, like, just go with the bandit evos here, but Notorious is going to have that ball, try to toss it out back towards the back ramp area. Let's see DRE just running away here with this, trying to stay alive with the life. Map mode completely lost track of where he went. No idea where to go. The ball's just going to be out here on the platform, so it's going to be, you know, easy to pick up, grab, maybe run away with this. As map mode, though, is going to be driven straight into the waiting gun of Sutsor, who's currently 25 and 17. Black is 21 and 19 on, or 23, excuse me, and 19 on the other side. So both players have some standout performances here. Sutsor, oh my goodness, with the triple kill, looking to make it a possible over, but map mode, I think, is just going to hide behind the wall, and the timer is going to run out. So no overkill coming through, but the captain leading by example right now at 28 and 17. David Santa still with that ball, and they're just about ready to tie this back up. So you can see the active camo will be available as well. So Sutsor is going to grab that, slam that one home, and that is going to be available here as Joker, you know, picks up the grappling hook and is going to get out of there with his life. So Sutsor not able to catch anything on, but Joker will get taken out. The Sutsor will finally get shut down here eventually. There he goes. Will get picked up. As Sugar is still holding on to this ball, only 20 seconds left until Lottery can force a round number 3 here. It is still ticking away in top of BR, which is, you know, not the most conventional place that you usually take it to hold on, but so far it seems to be working. They only need 8 more seconds, and Graphite's actually having trouble getting in here right now. They can't get through the front door. DRE is nowhere close, and that's going to be round complete. It does look like it worked out pretty well. I'm glad to see it come from the other side, as we are going to see right now. It's going to be Notorious on your screen. Shots coming out. Black is going to be out range and will get taken down. So the early camo still going to go the way of map mode. We've actually been picking up these camos relatively consistently, excuse me, except for, you know, the couple that we did see spotted by Sutsor. The ball still untouched relatively, but DRE is going to grab that. It's going to be the side of Graphite picking this one up pretty early in the round, so we're not waiting until the 4-minute mark essentially for it to get started. But the smoke shroud along with the camo might just allow map mode to live here. Has no idea where the player that was shooting him is gone. Instead is just going to back out, try to make some movement here across the map. The camo will eventually run out. This lag shot will get taken out. So map mode, you know, playing the bamboozle game down there, doing a great job of just staying alive and playing the life and making sure he stays alive right now. As Sutsor is going to get double teamed here by Black and Sugas. Sugas knows that Black will be able to pick that one up and is going to trust the teammate to do so. As you can see, the rest of the players are working their way through top BR, trying to do something here. There's going to be Lagshot DRE on the other side of the map with that commando. Knows that straight Joker somewhere in the whirlpool area and is not able to finish that kill, so the players get away with their lives. Scores 13-0. The ball on the ground as well means that there's not too much going on right now, as the nades are going to go flying out. The kill assist comes in. Black gets some support there from, I believe it was map mode, and they're going to grab that ball, try to even things out here for the next little bit. I'm going on to the other side of the map. It is going to be Graphite trying to make their way across. Straight Joker will fall at the hands of Sutsor, and Lagshot is pinging everything basically possible, knows where these players are, and is going to be the first one in the door. Mat mode versus Lagshot in the 1v1. Lagshot's going to run out of bullets, but he's going to call in the teammate, gets the double team up on towards his former captain, so Mat mode will end up falling. The cross map actually comes in, so that is going to take another one out, but, you know, with these players going down, it is going to be the side of Lottery coming away with this ball here. Players are going to be on the other side of the map trying to catch out where these guys have gone, but it's going to be Joker and map mode, the last two alive. Lagshot as well is going to be the one closing in on this ball, trying to do something. Is going to grab it and maybe just toss it off and get this reset in, as the rest of the team needs to come up off of respawn, and somehow is, I think, going to be able to try to stay alive and dodge through the smoke shroud here. But it's going to be map mode coming from the top rope and will end up going down, so Lagshot is going to stay alive with that kill. As the nades will continue, it's just dead even across the board right now. Both these teams just been repeatedly going 2 down on either side. And nothing much really coming out of it. So we are going to see Sutzer going to be working their way, pushing forward, trying to get on towards this ball. It's going to get there, one for the team, trying to finish off Straight Joker, not able to do so. So Straight Joker is going to come away with that. The shock rifle is going to be available as well. I forgot it's on a pad now here. And it's going to have that. It's going to try to just put the bullets in to Lag Shot instead. It's going to finish off with the BR, or with the Bandit, excuse me. But it's still going to get traded out almost immediately right now. 16-17 is going to be your score as we hit the 2.5 minute mark here. As these teams are just, you know, they're not really just playing with this ball. They're willing to let it go and just slay out instead. The nade just goes flying, and poor Suga's, you know, just stuck, trapped in the corner. Nowhere you can go. Is going to end up falling. As Black versus Lagshot now is going to be your next fight. Black will come out on top. Is now at 35 kills. So Black and Suts are both putting up some big numbers right now for their respective teams. As the noob combo comes in from David Santa, who's able to pick that one up and is looking for a second victim with the plasma pistol. Is going to find a second. There goes Straight Joker. So the noob combo coming in. The ball will get reset as well, so it's going to be coming back and resetting here. David is going to, you know, slide into the wall, still able to get away. You can see the pings coming through. Where have these players gone? There's going to be another one. The plasma pistol decimates the shields. Is just trying to finish off Shukas and will do so here. So that's going to be the ball as well in the hands of Graphite. So they're trying to take this one back ramp area. And unfortunately, David Santa not going to have that noob combo available there and will end up going down. The Notorious DRE trying to make something. Unfortunately, that wasn't a plasma. It might have actually killed if it was the plasma. But it's going to be Sutsor in the back, trying to spin around, not able to do so. Will get taken out by map mode here. And that's going to be Lottery. We're now with 2 dead on the other side. Is able to pick up this ball, try to make something of it. Notorious is going to get spotted hopping up top. We're going to see if the side of Lottery can make something of this. They are going to tie this game up, and they are going to retake the lead. David Santa is going to get caught in the back and is going to get away. But Sutzer will be there to trade out as well. The ball is going to get tossed off and reset. It's a 5-second lead for Lottery. And right now, the clock is going to become an issue. We are going to have to pay attention to that because as of right now, it's 42-37 right now on the scoreboard. And a minute on the clock. This may come down to time. These teams may not be able to finish off holding on to that ball. We're going to have to wait and see as the assists come in. It's going to be 2 dead for Lottery. Not traded back either until that comes in, as Black was able to find that and able to go on a killing spree as well. 5 straight kills for Black. Up to 38-27 right now. I'm just going to hop on board with Sugas here. There is going to be that shock rifle coming back up and is going to catch Notorious DRE in the back. Looking for a second. The nade's going to go out and may not be able to get there in time. He's trying to back down. You can see the assist is going to come through. So the teammate support is going to be there. Some good call outs, some good communication coming out of these players. Able to find exactly what they wanted on the board. The ball is going to be down once again. It's going to be a 1-point lead here for Lottery. And honestly, if the time ticks out, they're going to be okay with that. But at 1 point is not going to be enough. You can just see, you know, a little bit of David Santa who's going to end up getting taken out behind the batteries. The camo is going to be available as well. And you can see Matt Mode is probably going to call that out to a teammate. Is going to catch Sutzer before he's able to pop it as well. So Matt Mode says, thank you for the delivery. Camo is now mine. The ball's going to be on the ground here. It's going to be a 3-point lead for Graphite. You know, Lottery is going to try to get on towards that and deal with that as soon as they possibly can. We're going to see where things can go. The ball is going to get picked up here. It's just going to be Matt Mode trying to smack him down with that ball. Not able to do so, but 7 seconds to go. Make it 5. This does mean that Lottery has got to get there, got to get on that ball if they can right now. The ball's going to get tossed in the corner, but the clock... And we're back. It's Street Slayer coming your way. Graphite with us 1-0 map lead as we get into map number 2 of the series. It is going to be Slayer on Streets, and there's going to be a lot of action going on the other side of the map off the rip. The red gun is going to be in the hands of Matt Mode. It's going to be forced to back away. He's going to be stripped of his shields here as we get ready in it to the Slayer here. There's going to be no rockets or anything. The camo is going to be live in the middle, though. It's Straight Joker. Big kill there and immediately traded out. Unfortunately, the whole team is going to go down. Black with a big kill there on towards the active camo, and I think he's able to pick up the player. Possibly, nope, actually. Lagshot did end up picking that camo, getting away with it. So we're going to be on board with the power-up player. We're going to see where he decides to go with this one. He's going to be walking around the outside here and is going to spot where all these players are as of right now. He's going to see there's going to be the one inside of Tram. That's going to be Eye Straight Joker. Going to be forced to fall back. And just turtle mode really coming right now out of lottery. As you can see these players just kind of backing up and staying in the confines of that building. Trying to just stay alive. So there's going to be Black. He's going to get caught out here. Then he's going to get taken down in the back. Wasn't only expecting, I mean, had to jump on one player, but unfortunately Lagshot was also there and I was not expecting that camo player. It's going to be an early 4-point lead here for Graphite as they are off and ready to go for those kills. And Sutsar 3 in Lagshot as well. We're going to see the players just shooting off the back, off the top balcony, and right now you can see the grouping up from Graphite is excellent. Lottery's been a little bit scattered around the map, so you can see they got to, you know, at least get together. This is, you know, the 8th week that these teams have played with each other. I'm going to see shots coming in around the back, and there's a big kill on towards David Santa from Shogas, but will get traded out from behind in the process here. So we're going to see who's going to be up next. It's going to be Notorious DRE with that commander taking the shots. The Quadrant skin as well. Unfortunately, Quadrant's no longer with us, but those skins are always nice relics to have. As David Santa is going to be the next player up, looking in towards the tire, in towards where the oddball would normally spawn here, and there's going to be players galore every which way. Is finally able to pick that kill up. As you can see, 6 assists on the board as well for David Santa, leading the whole lobby. Basically as many assists as, you know, almost, well, at least a third of the whole lobby's assists is currently with him. So, you know, just putting in that helpful damage for the team and making sure that they're able to capitalize on it. It's going to be 5 kills right now in the lead for Graphite, as Lagshot's going to find one through the smoke shroud. Trying to find a second, is going to have to fall back and retreat. Can't spot another one. So we're going to see they continue to go forward. It is going to be the side of Matt mode on your screen. We'll see where things are. As you can see, Lagshot is going to be up on top of the railings here and is going to find one. I mean, the shot caller as well every time right now is going to be picked up and ready to go. Black is going to be forced to fall back, but we are tied up. At the time that I went quiet, it is going to be 18-18. They have caught up. They have erased that lead that Graphite was able to build for themselves. You can see these players are beginning to heat up on the side of Lottery. They are not taking that down, sitting down whatsoever. They are fighting their way back in towards this, and maybe, you know, the grouping up and everything is improving here. As you can see, the players are trying to double team the best they can, and instead they are getting double teamed themselves, as DRE is going to be there to chime in with a couple of kills. As it's going to be Lagshot. It's going to be next up on the screen. The camo is going to be coming up, so, you know, these players are going to be paying attention to that. As digital shots come through, the repulse comes in, trying to stay alive is going to be Black, but not able to do so. It's going to be Matt mode looking for this player inside the smoke shroud, trying to see where that camo is, and did spot it go by on his screen. Doesn't know where it has gone. It is going to be Notorious DRE with that camo, who's going to be just patrolling this side of the map with that camo in hand, is trying to spot this out, and Matt mode will be the unfortunate victim. You can see the remaining shots will be coming through. He's going to spot Black in the corner as well. They're going to be forced off there, and is going to have to deal with Shogas as well. So really just, I mean, Notorious DRE, just everywhere he goes, he's got the camo as well, and just getting spotted out, hunted down. He's finally going to drop, but in the process, all that space that he's been created was able to build up another 6-kill lead for the team. So Lottery kind of letting it slip away again here. They tied it up. Now they got to fight their way back. They're down 7 kills. And they got to once again fight and grind their way back through a bunch of kills here. So whatever they had going, whatever they had unlocked for themselves earlier, they got to make it happen. Again, they're down by 8 kills now. The lead is increasing for the side of Graphite, and Lottery got to make something work as the shots are going to come through. And Lagshot, it's going to be 13 kills right now. 4 tests for Lagshot is currently leading the lobby, or actually, well, yep, still is, but Black is going to find a double kill there and is just going to smack Lagshot in the side. So they're going to be down by 6, but right now it is still going to continue to just be players working at it right now. Shogas is going to find Sutsar there, and that is going to be the captain down for the side of Graphite. You can see it's going to be 27-32. They're slowly chipping away at this here. You can see the shots are going to come in. They're going to double team, get those double teams that they wanted right now. And unfortunately, I mean, it looks like Sugas instead will get double teamed himself. Black looking for DRE, finds the double kill there, looking to make it a triple potentially. Those lag shot is going to be somewhat weak. Shots come through and it's not able to find that triple really with the timer expires, but David Santa was there to trade things out at the end. So still a 5 kill difference right now for the side of Graphite. And they are beginning to approach that territory where you do have to worry a little bit if you're Lottery. They are closing this gap. It's 33 to 36. But you are approaching the 40-point mark. And you know, once you get to about there, you are really running out of time to be able to make that comeback happen. But a big 2 kills there, completely untraded. Puts our scoreline at 35 to 37 right now. You can see where they're going to try to advance from next, but a couple kills are going to go the way of the side of Graphite, and map mode will fall. That's 3 dead for the side of Lottery, and just like that, 40 to 35 is going to be your scoreline. And you can see they are going to cross that 40-point mark, and right now that is going to be the warning bells ringing on the side of Lottery. Notorious Fury trying to finish off one, is not able to find one, and is going to get traded out. Goes 1 for 1 at least, so it is able to trade, and if you're Graphite, you're still okay trading those 1 for 1 in positions where you're going to be outnumbered like that. So well played there. Big long across the map from Black, is able to find a big kill. He's currently posting 18 right now, and that's 3 dead on the side of Graphite, which makes it 41 to 42. It's a 1-point difference. Lottery has a good chance here to actually take the lead for the first time this game. They're going to actually come out in front, earning it. I mean, they've grinded their way back into these. They've let the lead kind of slip away from them twice, and both times they've been able to bring it back really well. So being able to see where it is, it's gonna be, everyone's gonna be like on hold right now. David Santa, big kill, and is gonna find a double as well. 2 players get traded out there. It's gonna be 45 to 43, 2-point lead, and 1 untraded as well, means that Graphite is gonna continue to pull away with this. 46 to 43, the camo is going to be up and ready, and that might be a little bit of a bait if you're the side of Graphite. You want to play around it. No, these players are probably going to be going for this. Sugas is being in the corner. There's no nades in lag shots back pocket, so it's going to just have to fight this gunfight 1-on-1, and is going to get double teamed. Is put in a bit of an awkward spot, and 2 kills are going to go the way of Lottery here. Sugas will eventually go down, but Black is going to be looking for that camo, is going to pick it up, is going to slam that one home. Not able to make that jump. It has to make something happen with this camo. 48 to 47, make it 49. No one from Lottery can die now. They have to stay alive. You have to give Black some space here to make something happen with this camo. And unfortunately, you can see all the players from Graphite are just grouped up together right now. See if Black can make something happen here. He's going to put shots in from behind as they're trying to pincer on towards these players. The shots are going to come through. Black is going to be super low, but Sugas is going to fall. And that is going to be 50 to 48. And welcome back to the HRL. Capture the Flag Aquarius, a game mode as old as time. We've seen this a lot. We know how this works. It's a little different, I guess, now that they added those little mini jumps all over the map. So, you know, there's a few new spots that you're able to hop up on towards the platform. We are getting ready to go. It's going to be 5 captures for the win. Both sides, the flag is going to be out. Map mode's going to be running it on one side. You're going to see Notorious is going to be trying to get around the side, but will get taken out here. And that does open the flag up for a possible return. Joker is going to get taken down on the way in. You're going to see Sugas is trying to just get that flag back, try to do something about these players, and is going to at least force them off the flag, but will end up finally getting taken out. Mat mode also going to fall. The flag will get returned, so save made by the side of Graphite. The rest of the team now has to do something as Black and Co are going to have to try to get their flag back, because there's going to be DRE trying to run this flag. Black is going to be brought really low and is going to fall. The flag, it will get stopped eventually here. Now the shots were going to come in. Sutzer will end up falling as the Sugas has just got so many people to shoot at in front of him. And I didn't actually stick himself with that nade, but you can see the flag will get thrown in. David Santa is going to send that one home, but it may open up an opportunity for a counter cap here. As you can see, Sugas is going to grab that flag and going to toss it off the top. And that is going to be an opening here now for the side of Lottery to try and run this one back the other way. Sugas is already most of the way there. Big nade there is going to pop out. And actually, someone is going to catch him at the very last second. It's going to be Sutzor. All 4 players dead from Lottery. And just when he thought it was going to happen, Sutzor is going to be there to save the day for the side of Graphite and shut down that cap. It was basically almost a guaranteed cap. He was almost home free. And instead, Sutzor just pops up at the very last second, is able to find that kill. So this flag will get returned. It won't be sent back the other way. But Lottery's chance, they had a fantastic chance there, and unfortunately just lost every player on the team. So they did end up dropping, and unfortunately that cap is not going to go in. So that is going to be 1-0 maintained here by Graphite for the next, minute or so. We're going to see where they decide to go next. The power-ups on the map not really going to spawn for a little bit here. Slag shot's going to be up top mid, looking to see if there's anybody home. You're going to see Sugas here on the other side of the pillars fighting it out currently with at least one more player, and is going to fall down instead. Stay alive. Well done playing the life. As you can see, he's going to grab that heat wave as well. Sugas so far the only player to really pick this weapon up and, making really good use out of it. There's going to be one looking to try to make it two. Brings them down quite low. Both players were actually quite low there, but not able to capitalize on it himself, but the teammate will be there instead. Straight Joker is going to be on towards this flag here. Is going to have a 1v1 with Sutsura in the back, trying to find that, and will make that kill happen. And that is going to be an opportunity now, as there's going to be Matt Mode running that flag out. It's going to be the drop down here from Straight Joker. Is going to get the thrust away, and a teammate's support will be there. Sugas finds DRE, and that's going to leave Sutsura and David Santa going to be the only players left to try and stop this. And I think both players being on the other side of the map are not going to have a chance to do so. Flag is going to be slammed home. That's going to be a tie game right now, 1-1 between Lottery and Graphite. Lottery has to now reverse sweep the series in order to make things happen here. So as of right now, they got a long road ahead of them. You got to start with this Aquarius CTF. They're going to lose 2 players here. They got to play defense on this flag. But right now, it doesn't look like Graphite's actually, have crossed the halfway point. They're still, on their own side of midfield. They're making their way up. There is going to be a 2-person player push here through generators, as David Santa will get, trying to throw the nades out, try to get some team support there and pressure in towards the flag. But you can see all of Lottery is just in this base. He's going to hunt down Sugas, try to catch him from behind. We'll find Matt Mode instead, actually, but gets traded out. Sugas buried himself in the corner, but does get traded himself. Lagshot will get that flag and try to run for it, but Sutsura being the last player alive for the team means that there's not really going to be much more out of this. That flag will get returned rather quickly here, and that is going to be Lottery trying to push across the map now in return. LHC Black is going to be really deep in the base, not able to find any though, and that's going to be 2 players dead, possibly 3 here. Sugas is going to be the last one up, and is able to finish off Sutsura there, but that is going to be, the space gained here by the side of Graphite as Sugas try to stay alive. He's going to back away, try to play his life here. As you can see, the players are going to be advancing from the side of Graphite. Big beat down there from Black on towards Lagshot, but will get picked off as David Sanders trying to get in on towards the base and is progressively forward and, trying to get in there. But there's just too many players in the base for him to deal with and will end up getting taken down. The pressure is still on from Graphite here, but they have not really been able to grab this flag and get it out. The defense from Lottery is holding strong so far. Big perfect there from Notorious DRE as he takes down Straight Joker. You are going to see players continuing on here as he will go down. That's going to be 2 dead for the side of Graphite. And that is going to be, well yeah, threat sensors on this map. I kind of forgot about that one too. Sugas is going to toss that out. Nobody home, which means there's a little bit of a possibility here to advance forward, but we'll get double team. The 2 players coming in to support. The BR is going to be out for Matt Mode, not able to finish that one off either. There's Notorious DRE's at 14 kills leading the team. 3 dead as well for the side of Lottery. As that flag is now out, it is on its way in the hands of David Santa trying to run that. You're going to have players spawning up from the side of Lottery on the other side of the map. We're going to see if any of them are in a position. Matt Mode is not. Sugas is going to be here potentially to... Nope, not able to do so. Is able to at least try to get 2 kills and will succeed in doing that. Not able to toss the flag out, so the team still has to get over there to try to grab it and grab it. They will. Matt Mode, I think, left it a little bit behind there and is going to end up going down in the process. The nades are going to be out. Black is going to be here and hopping around, so that flag will get grabbed here. Joker will be forced to back away as the pressure is on. He's going to find 1 kill, but will run out of bullets. He's going to be forced to reload, and that is going to be Lagshot returning that flag. So 2-1 with 5 minutes to go on the board. As we can see, the players getting ready to kind of gear up for another push. The side of Graphite is currently on the defensive. We're going to see Notorious is going to be pushed up to the top ladder, or top mid area. You're going to see right now Notorious is going to get a couple kills up top. Sugas was the last one alive from the team, trying to just stay alive and create some space here. This map mode is going to be there for some additional team support, but the double team as well. Sugas, unfortunately, is going to take the 1v2 and not able to come out on top. Black will also get double teamed here. And all of a sudden, it's just straight Joker left on the map in a 1v3, trying to hold off the onslaught that's coming his way, as that flag will get grabbed and is going to get taken away. And there's going to be a couple players here. They will take down Lag Shop. They didn't take down the flag carrier, which was, I believe, Notorious, who's going to be the last one alive and is unfortunately going to be in a 1v1 here. The flag is still going to be out, but it's going to be on the other side of the map. And he's not going to be able to do much about that. We're going to see his map mode here. We're going to continue forward. We're going to see Lag Shot is going to continue to just go on a triple kill there in top mid. Is going to find 3 in a row. Fourth one is not going to really be there. Well, it was there, but Lag Shot is going to fall down. Instead, plays life. Do a good job of that. We're about 3.5 minutes to go in this map, and Lottery is going to have to pick it up soon. They're going to have to push forward. They do need to secure at least one more cap. And as of right now, it looks like there's a possibility that you're going to have Setzer in the back of the base waiting for a potential cap. They have no idea he's there. If you're Lottery, you got to count your opponents right now because you are missing at least one of them. As a heat wave is going to come through, it's going to just melt Lag Shot there. Suga is able to pick that one up. But right now, there's nobody else. They got to get onto the base. They got to try to get something going here. Setzer are no longer in the back of the base, out now towards top mid. This player is going to drop down. You can see the trade will come through in a 1-for-1. Ice Straight Joker, last player alive. And that is going to shut this push down here. Not able to get much going as they, all the players are going to come up off respawn. But the time is ticking away if you are the side of Lottery here. Graphite is going to be the one that's still in the lead and still holding on to this lead. As they're pushing forward, but backsmack there for Straight Joker. It might have just snuck through everybody except is going to lead the ball, or is going to lead that flag right into the enemy team. Unfortunately, Lag Shot knows the team's got that. There's only going to be 2 players left from the side of Lottery on the map right now. It's going to be Black. He's trying to stay alive. He's going to run out of both bullets and health. Will end up falling here. Suga's around the corner. Is going to find Notorious DRE. Trying to get that kill and is not able to finish that one off. Setzer is going to be the next one up and will finish off Suga's. Setzer, though, no shields. Is not going to be just shooting away. Trying to find out where this player has gone. Knows that at least someone was there off of a call out. As we hit the 2-minute mark, Black has been called out. It's going to find a kill, another kill actually. Setzer is going to get on a killing spree here, and the flag is on its way partially here. David Santa is going to be holding it down back home, but Setzer is going to be working top mid, so no one is really on top of that flag as of right now. Black is going to get caught with that camo and just taken out, so a big kill there from Setzer to find that one. Those players are going to continue to work around bottom mid. That flag will get returned, but it is going to be the side of Graphite that just has to play defense. They don't need to do anything here. As you can see, the shot caller comes in. That's 4 dead. Lottery wiped off the map. Setzer knows that they have open season available. The flag is going to get pulled, and this is going to be, if this goes through, this will be the death blow essentially for Lottery. They will have to get 2 flags in about a minute. That flag is being run. The shots are coming in. Some players are going to be close here, like Ice Straight Joker trying to get on towards the blue generator. There's a couple players here. They're going to make it up into the base, try to at least get that flag off the stand, and they will do so here. As Map Mode kind of left it behind, tosses it off, trying to find where these players have gone here. As you can see, the keyboard is going wild with that mouse. Unfortunately, will go down though. Suga's last player up is going to be a bit of a problem, as he's going to be on the other side. Setzer here is going to get that flag returned, and that is going to be 30 seconds on the board. Flag is in. David Sand is going to punch that one home, and that is going to be a bit of a problem now. If you're a Lottery fan, you are facing elimination. You have to do 2 caps in about 25 seconds, and that is definitely not your most ideal situation whatsoever. Here's Notorious DRE is going to be playing defense. Matt Mo knows he can't get in the front door. Sugas is going to get shut down in his own base. And just like that, with 10 seconds on the clock, that is going to be the end of the season. Probably if you're Lottery, they're going to get 1 flag off the stand here. Will get shut down partway through, but 1 flag is not going to be able to do it. You need more than that. And as time expires, that is going to be the timer expiring on lottery season here in Challengers Mixed. We appreciate these guys.